Good morning, America. How are you? Don't you know I'm BKP in North Georgia? Hey, how are you? I'm doing great. I feel great. It's a big day. I like a long day. Tonight, the Thrilla and Jasper. Yes, tonight the Pickens County Commission Chair debate between independent candidate David Schaus and Republican candidate Chris Stansel. That's tonight. Okay. Now, looking forward to that. Going to be a long day. So, right out of the box, let me ask you this, and we'll get into it. Okay. Now, everybody is looking for Joe Biden's out. Is out. They got to get him out of the debates. Trump is way too over the top. Trump is okay. So we watched the George Stephanopoulos Donald Trump debate 2 nights ago as the moderators were supposedly, remember, those were supposed to be undecided voters. Not a one was undecided. Those were angry voters that they pulled in there. Anyhow, so we watched that debate the other night. Here's where I'm going with this, okay? There's a couple things now, all right? Asystematic. We've heard so much bull SHI asterisk when it comes to coronavirus. The numbers are not accurate. No. I did not say the virus is not real. I did not say that the virus cannot kill you. I did not say that. I'm just saying the numbers are not accurate all the way around, okay? They're just not. They are the adjusted for election numbers. Yes. Okay? So the adjusted numbers, then we have the asymptomatic, and you could be a carrier and not know it. I mean, all this bull SH is out there, okay? You could be a carrier. You could be a super spreader and you don't know it. I mean, it's all this bull, right? You know it and I know it and the American people know it. But what if the Biden campaign sends the Trump campaign an email and at the same time it gets leaked to the media that Biden is better safe than sorry? Trump has attended too many super spreader events. Trump has attended too many events that do not require a mask. He may be asymptomatic, not know it, whatever, but we'll go forward with the debate, but masks are required. Now, you got to understand, this is the same Joe Biden that stands 100 foot out in the corn maze, can't find his way out of it, by himself, way out there with reporters in a crop circle 100 feet away. This is out. No mask, no debate. Mask shaming is in. Now, before we go any further, Rick, one of our viewers who likes to comment, you made a comment about one of my Facebook posts, and you know I enjoy when you comment, Rick, okay? But, okay, when you say, you know, the Constitution, and then you say, you should read it sometimes. Rick, the Constitution's right here on my desk. I will challenge you any day to a reading of the Constitution and a discussion on the interpret. See, Democrats don't want the Constitution. Rick, don't get confused. You're a nice guy. But don't try to sell me you people want a Constitution written by white guys. You're trying to tear all that down now. Okay, so last night I said to myself, I've got to study yesterday afternoon for the debate tonight. Okay. By the way, do you think Kelly Loeffler, current senator, appointed? Now, this is my question. Do you think that current appointed Senator Kelly Loeffler in Georgia bought her Senate seat? Who the hell is texting me at 8:05 this morning? I got it. Okay. So do you think she purchased her Senate seat? I don't know. Just saying. We have some research documents that we've been working on for quite some time that we're going to be doing some segments soon concerning how her Senate seat became available. Is it coincidence? I always love it. There's a person in politics that, you know, I have respect for their opinion on political matters. So one day something happened, and I called this individual and I said, is this just a coincidence? Very quickly, this individual said, there's no such thing as a coincidence in politics, BKP. No such thing. Damn. So is it a coincidence that Attorney General Carr in Georgia, is it a coincidence that Carr, his wife, the chief of staff for Johnny Isakson, made the transition to Kelly Loeffler? She's the chief of staff for Kelly Loeffler. Is it a coincidence, or did the governor, who all knew Johnny was going to leave? How did that transition get made? Was she already transitioning from Johnny's administration to a Loeffler administration before Loeffler was ever publicly appointed? Just asking questions. What the hell's so wrong with that? I'll be damned. Can't even ask a question. So last night I'm sitting home resting. Yeah. It's like, damn, I got to get some rest. I got a big day tomorrow. Going to get up at 4 a.m. Not going to get home till 10 p.m. Friday, I got to do a show in the morning. Friday afternoon, I have to go down to Cobb. I'm going down to Cobb GOP. Congressman Doug Collins, I want to meet. Let me tell you this. I'm on a roll today. You'll enjoy this show. So I get a text. I get the press release that Matt Gaetz, is that his name? Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida. Real fireball guy. He was a flamethrower at the Republican National Convention. He just was throwing those flames, boom, all over the Democrats. I mean, he walked all over them. He was an attack dog. When you have something like the convention, you have X amount of people written in as attack dogs. And, you know, he may not like I called him that, but Matt Gaetz, the congressman in Florida, he will be here Friday afternoon, okay, at 4 o'clock to endorse Congressman Doug Collins for Senate. So I'm going down to that. That's, you know, Friday morning tonight, get home at 10, Friday morning show, go down to Cobb, and then get up Saturday. And there's an event I might go to Saturday, but I'm not going to put that out at this time. So I read the press release. Then I get a text from someone in the Collins campaign asking if I'm going to be down Friday. Are you going to be down here Friday? I guess they're just checking, you know. And I said, will there be? Now, will there be? Because I don't want to go to these things. I mean, hey, look, it's not about going and endorsing Doug Collins or anything, because people get that wrong. But, I mean, I like the congressman from Florida. I like to go meet him. I wanted to meet Tom Cotton, but hell, I couldn't meet Tom Cotton, damn it. They had him, boom, boom, boom. Kelly Loeffler, right? I wanted to go meet Rand Paul. I got to meet Rand Paul. I got to meet Ted Cruz. I go to these things because sometimes I want to meet these people. So, and say hello. So I want to go Friday, but I'll be honest. If I'm going to drive down there Friday and Doug Collins is going to get on the stage, and no disrespect to Congressman Collins, as you well know, I know the stump speech, all right? Nothing wrong with that. I understand it's politics, right? But if I'm going to drive all the way to Cobb, fight the traffic, and get in there, and Congressman Doug Collins, Matt Gaetz, congressman for Florida, gets up there, and cheerleads for Collins and says, we got to have Doug Collins, and you got to get Doug Collins, and we got to defend the president, rah, rah, rah. And the Congressman Collins says, hey, thank you for coming. And next thing I know, they wave and leave back of the stage. I'm not driving all the way down there. I'm going to be candid. I'm not driving all the way down there. Damn it, for them to just stand up there and, you know, I don't get to say hello. So I get a message from the campaign. Are you coming down Friday? And I thought, well, you know, I'm gonna be straight up. And I said, will there be press availability? I text, will there be press availability? And you know, first of all, it took a split second for me to get an answer. There was no pause. And it came back with absolutely with an exclamation point. Absolutely. So now I'm going to drive down there. But, you know, you can get mad at me all day long, you Kelly Loeffler. You know, when somebody, it seems like everywhere Kelly goes and she has a private meeting with an organization, they seem to come out and just be so happy with her while they're just smitten, taken by her. I wonder what it is. Now, it couldn't be anything, have anything to do with Kelly Loeffler's wealth. No. I think it's total bullshit. I blame that on Bruce. I do. That's Bruce's fault. He did it one Friday. I begged him not to use bad words. Now I'm using them. I think it's total bull, SH asterisk asterisk, okay? When I hear somebody say, and this wasn't the direction I'm going, but you know me, hell, I'm multi-directional. But anyhow, this is, when somebody tells me, I'm going to say something I'm going to regret. I'm so damn lucky I own the place because I would get fired like 4 times a morning. You know what? If somebody else owned this damn place, it would be like one of those moments where I would be on and all of a sudden the signal would scramble and you'd wonder what happened to BKP. They would cut me, boom, cut him. All right, anyhow. So anytime I hear somebody tell me what an amazing voting record Kelly Loeffler has, why she's 100% conservative voting record, kiss my... You've lost your damn mind. She has, what, 6 months? She's been able to vote? Let me tell you what they're doing. Damn it, I knew once I got started. Is there actually a point here? Let me tell you what they're doing. This damn woman is so wealthy. How wealthy is she? She is the wealthiest member of Congress, period. I mean, when she walks and dollar bills just fall, not dollars, damn it. She don't fool with those. The old man's lighting his cigars with $100 bills, right? Sprecher, is that his name? Jeffrey. But anyhow, she has money. You know that damn commercial coming out the wazoo? I didn't say it, folks. But the money's falling out the damn wazoo. She walks around. Oh, I could use your vote. Could you give my people all of your campaign information? Money may fall out of the sky into a political action committee, into commercials for your campaign. Don't forget, I could use your vote. I mean, she is one smiling, oh, hell, am I in trouble? So every time she meets with somebody, they seem to just be taken, okay? Georgia Life Alliance. The books look great. I mean, they have never been in this. I don't think Georgia Life Alliance has ever been in such a great financial position. Thanks to who? That they have decided is the most pro-life person in the world, where her basketball team has done Planned Parenthood fundraisers. What the hell? Give me a damn break. So anyhow, where the hell did all that come from? Who knew that Senate seat? Did she buy the Senate seat? I'm just saying, it's a question mark. Oh, what the hell am I talking about? The vaccine. Aren't you tired of this damn conversation? I told you, if you're new to the show, I'm going to tell you something, okay? I told you the media would run interference on the vaccine, okay? The vaccine, the president of the United States has not lied about one single thing. Fast track, okay? Now, this is not a vaccine. And people are going to say, oh, you can't compare a bridge with a vaccine. There's no, that's apples and concrete. Let me tell you something. We had a underpass. Remember the crackhead was smoking or something, lit a fire, crackhead dropped the bridge in Atlanta, whatever happened. Remember that? Boom! Overpass drops, crackhead. I don't know if he died in the middle of it or not, but anyhow, we had all kinds of crackheads under there smoking. Next thing you know, it collapsed. But you remember that was devastating to traffic and everything, right? It totally stopped. Now pay attention, damn it. It totally stopped, okay? If you think traffic is bad, I mean, this overpass drops. Boom, it's gone. What was it? Was it 285, 285, whatever the hell it was? But they're down in Atlanta. They're like, holy mackerel. Oh my God, this is going to kill the economy, because it was enough to really put a pressure on the economy, traffic. What do? Here's what we do. We bring in 4 or 5 people and we say, bam, who can put it back the fastest? And if you put it back faster than that, there's a bonus. We're going to put a little bonus in there for you, right? So was it C.W. Matthews? I don't know. If I get that wrong, I'm doing it from memory. Don't go nuts on me, okay? But I think it was C.W. Matthews or somebody said, we can put it back, Mr. Governor, and we'll put it back just like that, real snappy, and we'll take the bonus money. Bada bing, bada boom, overpass, built, ready, go, bonus money, right? The president of the United States, that's how he operates. That's how he operates, okay? We got to have a vaccine. We got to get businesses open. We have blue state governor jackasses that won't open S-H asterisk asterisk. I mean, you've got Mario Cuomo, or what is his name? Mario? Is it Mario? Was that his dad? What the hell is that damn Cuomo? One Cuomo, they're all the damn same, okay? We got him up there. We're not opening nothing until we see a vaccine. You got a vaccine? We might open something. Until then, don't come see us. What the hell? Oh, we might play when we get a vaccine. Oh, we might let fans in the stand when we get a vaccine. What the hell? So the president said, look, I got some real jackasses here in blue states and blue cities that are trying to bring the economy down, trying to collapse everybody, and they won't go back to school, back to college, back to the football field, back to the stands. Nothing. You can't have Broadway plays. You can't have a Thanksgiving Day parade. All of it's done and over with. The Rockettes are through. No shaking and baking with the Rockettes. It's over till we get a vaccine. So the president says, what the hell? All right, so we're going to get a vaccine. Senior citizens, they want a vaccine. So the president of the United States fast tracks a vaccine with incentives. We got to get it done. We got to get it done. It's for the American people. It's for the economy. Okay. It's for the poor red people or red voters living in a blue state, all the above. But now we have it and they're going crazy. I told you they would block the vaccine. All right. We're going to come back in just a minute. Big Ten football. I don't give a rat's ass if you ever play another game. All right. Nobody in the stands. What the hell? I'm tired of World Series. World Series? There's no damn World Series. I mean, I knew baseball was going to go all to hell when they started interleague play. When National League started messing around and playing in the American League, I said, this thing is not going to work out. And guess what? I was right. So anyhow, I get a phone call last night. Oh, this is what I was talking about. I was resting. And I got this long schedule. I knew I could get back to this sooner or later. So I got this long schedule, you know. I got oh, hell, it's going to be home 10 o'clock tonight. And he already heard the story about tomorrow's show in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon, I got to go down to Cobb. And Saturday, I have things. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I gotta relax. It's 6:50 in the PM, okay? 6:50, I'm relaxed. I got a nice sandwich, by the way. I got a nice sandwich. I'm sitting there. And I wish I could remember the name of the place where I got the sandwich because it was, I want to send you there and I want you to order the sandwich I got. So anyhow, I got my big glass of milk. I'm a milk drinker, okay? What the hell? So I got my glass of milk. I got my sandwich. It's 6:50. I'm sitting down the TV. I'm like, this is over for me. Got to slow down the brain cells. The phone rings. I look and I said, oh, hell. What does my good friend Derek Grayson want? Now, I love the guy, but I got to be honest. I said, oh, hell, what's he want? So I answered the phone. I said, what are you doing, buddy? Hey, can you do us a favor? Sure. Could you moderate a roundtable discussion for us on Zoom? I'm thinking he's like next Tuesday at 3, next Friday, next Thursday. I said, man, yeah, I'd enjoy doing that. When's it happen? It's 7 o'clock. I said, you're talking 10 minutes from now? Yes. How long does this generally run? 90 minutes. I said, what do I do? Look, the person that has done it in the past is not available. Just do what you want. Ask questions. Do what you want. Get us through 90 minutes. Okay, so I come up. I get on the whole Zoom thing. Catherine Bernard's on there. Alex Johnson's on there. Derek Grayson. There's about 8 people on this Zoom call. We're streaming it live on something. I don't know what the player is they're streaming it on. And I'm their moderator. And I really enjoyed it. But 90 minutes. No notes, no nothing. 90 minutes moderating this roundtable discussion last night. It was really good. I don't know where to go watch it. I got to get with him and ask where could people go watch it. It was a great discussion last night. So there you have everything in a nutshell. Let me ask you one question, okay? Give me number 1. Okay, number 1. The flu shot is 46% effective for this year's 2020 flu season. I told you the media would run interference on the vaccine. I told you they would, okay? And they're doing everything to shut down voters that are in fear, a lot of senior citizens, about a vaccine. A lot they're trying to do to shut it down. Trump says it will be ready by the end of October. So many people are saying this. Look at that on your screen. And then give me this number, and we will end it there until let me see. I had another one I wanted you to show. That's number 1. Where the hell's my last one I had up there? I thought I had one from Axios. Maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I had one from Axios for their one big thing of the morning. Give me number. I found it. Give me number 52. And then give me numero 19. Danger of rushing a vaccine. How come they never talk about the danger of rushing a flu vaccine? How come they never talk about how ineffective at times the best flu vaccine, okay, has only been 60% effective? Take us to break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
All right. So yesterday, folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show, as some would call it. They call it my Trump shrine and the Temple of Trump, the Temple of Trump, some would call it. Say that 3 times fast. But I support the president. I'm just going to say that. Do you like my Blue Lives Matter flag? Now, I still have the other flag. It's right here, folks. Can you see? It's back there. I'm going to put this one up. I just wanted to get it here this morning. Blue Lives Matter. These flags, this one, see that? Right there. Wooden, nice wooden. This one here, both in his shop. A Gilmer County deputy sheriff, Jason Newman, makes these on the side. I can get you one. Put our information up for contact. Okay, these are amazing. He does a great job right there. You could text me, email me. Again, Jason Newman, he is a deputy sheriff in Gilmer County, makes these flags. And Blue Lives Matter, I love it. I told him I had to have one, and he got it to me. So I love my flag. So anyhow, let's get back to our discussion this morning. Let's talk about the virus, okay? Now, the mask shaming, all right? So we have Redfield, the CDC director. He's testifying with Trump saying, are you Democrats are ecstatic that they've been endorsed. Biden's been endorsed by scientists. Get that straight, folks. Think about it. Unions are fleeing, the iron workers, the whatever workers, the timber unions, except for the teachers, my God. But they're fleeing left and right. Almost all police unions, all law enforcement in the United States. We showed you yesterday where a Pennsylvania sheriff, lifelong sheriff in Pennsylvania, switched from Democrat, lifelong Democrat, who is a sheriff in Pennsylvania, switched from Democrat to Republican. We showed you that. Biden gets the endorsement of scientists. They are gushing. They have the science. They're following the science. This is where, you know what, Emily, I want you to find. Now, listen to me. Now, Emily does a great job in there because I just come up with these things. I would like for you to find 2 things. One, the sound of a cuckoo clock, or an actual cuckoo clock that we can put on the screen that will go cuckoo. I know that's crazy. See what you can't do on that. So they've gone cuckoo over the science that they've been endorsed. Oh my God, they're going crazy. It's like a cuckoo clock gone off. And I told you all along that they would block this vaccine, everything they can. So yesterday, they're trying to say, give me number 19. All right, rushing a vaccine. And let's just go through here because we're going to play something. And never will they. So number 1, okay. Number 1, the flu shot is 46% effective. And they do it every year. Call to see if your prescription is ready. Go by your pharmacy to pick your prescription up, and they will say, have you had your flu shot? I would like to know what they get, all right, to make sure you get that flu shot from them. If they inoculate, is that what it is, inoculate, or whatever the hell it is, if they shoot you in the arm, whatever they do, Do they get so much back from the pharmaceutical companies for every 1,000 of vaccines? Because these pharmaceutical companies, they make these vaccines and they got to get them out. Emily, you're not right. All right, hold the cuckoo clock. That is our official Democrats' response. Okay, that's it, Emily. You got it? Now hold that. So when I say something and I say we would like to hear the official Democratic Party response, write that down. When you hear me say that to this right here, I want the cuckoo clock to go off, okay? So the flu shot is 46% effective. All right, now give me, now hold on. We're going to go through some things because there's a reason I want to show you. All right, give me number 7. U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. This is straight from the CDC, okay? 2019, 20 to 20 seasonal influenza vaccine. According to the report, the overall estimate effectiveness of seasonal influenza vaccine is currently 45%. That's it. That's the effective rate, 45%. Now, number 8, what is added to this report? There you go. You can read it right there. This is CDC, what's added to the report. Give me number 10. When you break down into how effective the flu vaccine was against each type, the CDC reported it was 50% effective against type B and 37% effective against type A, which is usually the more common strain that infects most people each season. Now, stay there for a minute because here's what I want to bring out. Every year, there is a flu vaccine that they beg you to take, okay? There has never been any reporting from any media ever that I can think of that they are rushing the vaccine. You do realize every single year, the strain, the flu strain mutates, it changes, and the vaccine's not the same. You do realize you're not getting the same flu vaccine in 2016 or 2021 or 20. You're not getting the same vaccine you got in 2016. You realize that. It is also a vaccine. Now, a lot of people will get upset and tell me, you can't make a comparable with COVID-19 and the flu vaccine. I can in this way. The flu vaccine is created new every single year. Its effective rate, as long as they've been doing this, all right, has never hit 100%. So there's never been 100% of the people that get the flu vaccine that do not get the flu. There's an effective rate. Now, not to continue on that and go over and over, you do realize that the COVID-19 vaccine will not be 100% effective. Will not. You do realize if it's as high as 50% effective, it's not rushing it out. Now, here's what they want to put you in fear of is that Trump is picking up the phone. Hey, you over there mixing that vaccine. Get it out there. I don't care what happens, just get it out. Do you think scientists have really taken all precautions on a flu vaccine every year and what could happen? They are lying to you about rushing this vaccine. It's ready to go. The first one could only be 40% effective. Next year, it could be 65%. The year after that, 68. I predict this morning on this show, there will never be the elimination of COVID-19 with a vaccine and an effective rate of 100%. I estimate that. They're not rushing it out. Now, I brought this up because you got to watch in the interview because the lady is stunned what she hears. Now, there's I sent you again another 10 videos. Well, let me go through this really quick. I don't know where I'm at here. Let me see what else I got. Give me number. Give me number 11, just so I can go into it. Give me number 11. How effective the flu vaccine is will vary from year to year. Why does he keep talking about the flu? Because I told you they're doing polling on seniors in Arizona, seniors in Pennsylvania, seniors in Florida. And they're saying Trump put you in a home and shut the doors. And there's no vaccine ready. And even if he tells you there's a vaccine ready, if you have seniors, and don't take this wrong, that think there's a vaccine coming and it will be in time in Florida for them to go down to the local pond and feed the pigeons, the media is saying, no, you can't believe that. How many senior citizens in this country will go get a flu vaccine this year knowing that the best it has ever been is about 60% effective? They will go get it. The media is trying to shut down the COVID-19 vaccine, period. How effective is a flu vaccine will vary from year to year. In a good year, when the flu vaccine is most effective, not 100%, it can reduce the risk of getting sick by 60%. That means you still have a 40% chance of getting the flu if you are exposed to it, even if you are vaccinated. That's better than bad year, when the flu vaccine effectiveness can dip below 20%. I'm just saying, they are running interference, the media, and lying to the public about COVID-19 vaccine. Now, do I have to find it, or do you have? Let me show you this. I pulled the transcript. Here's number 5. This is Margaret Brennan of CBS. She has the CEO of Pfizer, okay? This is the transcript. Go read the transcript. All right, give me number 6. Do you have that video, or do I have to find it? It's the one of the Pfizer pharmaceutical CEO and Brennan. Can you play?
Good morning, Margaret.
Do you still expect to know by next month if your vaccine is effective?
Yes, in our base case, we have quite a good chance, more than 60%, that we will know if the product works or not by the end of October. But of course, doesn't mean that it works. It means that we will know if it works.
And then the time clock starts on government approval with a public letter pledging the same. Can you say to our viewers, though, very clearly here on the science and on the protocols that they're going to have to wait until 2021 to get that shot in the arm?
I don't know if they have to wait until 2021 because, as I said, our studies, we have a good chance that we will know if the product works by the end of October. And then, of course, it is regulators' job to issue license or not. But what I know is that we had to go out.
You think you could get the FDA to approve it as safe and distribute it across to Americans before the end of the year?
I cannot say what FDA will do, but I think it's a likely scenario, and we are preparing for it. For example, we started already manufacturing, and we have already manufactured hundreds of thousands of doses. So just in case we have a good study readout, conclusive, and FDA plus the advisory committee feels comfortable, but we will be ready.
There are 6 pharmacies.
We will be ready. She is doing everything. You can't be right. You can't be. Can you say to our viewers they have to wait till 2021? Tell them out there. You're Pfizer. You're the CEO. I can't tell them they had to wait till 2021. Come on, man. If effective. Did you pick that up? The way I want to run. Now, I have the transcript on that. So let's just say this morning, number 12, it's the mask shaming. We'll go there, but I'm going to run through this, and then I'm going to come back just a second and talk about the interview that you just heard, because I want to put something in why I was talking about the flu vaccine. Oh, here they are. They brought in Dr. Vin Gupta. They always bring in the Dr. Vin Gupta. They apologized. Make a comment, Dr. Vin Gupta. We apologize that you have to continue. You have to continue to bring up the same things. Okay, hold on. I got a text message. You never know who the hell is texting me out here. All right. Oh. So anyhow, Dr. Vin Gupta comes in. We apologize to Dr. Vin Gupta. You have to keep coming and saying the same thing. You know, I just got, and I will share with you. I just got a family text, and I'm not getting personal, that I have to address that came through. So let's go ahead and go to our commercial. We'll come back and wrap this up right after our commercial.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
If you want big Chevy discounts, Days Chevrolet in Jasper gets it done with savings of $8,000 on new Chevy Equinox or up to $10,000 savings off new Silverado crew cabs. We're big on discounts and even bigger on customer service. See Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less. Days Chevrolet, Days gets it done. Find new roads.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
All right, we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, tonight, as I told you, we're going to be doing, do you have that? I didn't ask you to pull it up. Do you have the card for the debate tonight? Look at that, Emily. I mean, spot on ready. Tonight at 7 o'clock right here on this network, FYNTV.com. I will be moderating an hour and 15 minutes with David Schaus, the independent candidate, and Chris Stansel, the Republican Party candidate, for Pickens County Commission chair. So that's tonight at 7 right here on this network. Now, election night coverage, okay? So let's grab that one when you can find that one. We will be doing live election night coverage from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. We will probably have a 70-30, 65, 70%, 30 focus on Georgia, okay? Georgia is going to be an electrifying election night. Now, let's stay on the mask shaming, and so we can get that out, and the vaccine for the virus. Now, we've already proved, okay, and we'll get back into that in a minute, but election night coverage, 8 to 12, we know they're doing everything to try to flip the House of Representatives in Georgia, the Georgia House and Senate. We know that. We know that the 6th district and the 7th district United States congressional districts are going to be very confrontational, close between us for Republicans. The 7th district in Georgia, we're going to be trying to retain that one. The 6th district going to be trying to pick that up with Karen Handel. We know that. We know the Senate races between John Ossoff, the Democrat, their boy wonder, the Democrat, and Senator David Perdue. That's going to be a tight one. The commercial wars are happening daily on TV. And then we know the jungle primary with 21 candidates topped the list with Doug Collins, Congressman Doug Collins, and Kelly Loeffler. That being said, we're going to put a big focus on Georgia. We're going to have a decision desk with 3 people live on our decision desk. We are going to look at national races. We are going to have interactive TV screens that you will be able to see at home. We're going to have panels to discuss this. We're going to have callers call in from other states, from our state, candidates. It's going to be a really good election night coverage. Now, if you get mesmerized, and I can't put it in, if you get mesmerized by swirling lights and colors over at Fox and Steve Kornacki saying, hey, we pushed a button over here, we got 12 white people that just walked out of this poll. If you are mesmerized by that, if you are mesmerized by Chuck Todd and Rachel Maddow and their coverage, you go right ahead and you go there. I'm serious. But if you want to really get involved, you can text us that night. If you want to be part of the panel, but you have to study the elections and you have to be a productive part. I know that might have just upset some people. You just can't be what did Dad used to say? You can't just be a bump on the log, right? But seriously, you get in touch with us. Get away. Hashtag turn off network news and turn on FYNTV.com and get away from those swirling lights you're mesmerized by. So let's go back. Let's get out of that. Now, we want you to know what this sound is. Emily, we should probably do this. This is new, okay? So anytime I am talking about a subject and I say, here is the Democrats' response to this subject, you will hear this. And I didn't give her. Thank you. That is our official Democrats' response to anything, is the cuckoo clock. Sorry. All right, so let's go back and let's go back here and give me number. Let's go to number 11 really quickly, okay? If effective, he said. Okay. Number 11, this is talking about the flu shot. It can reduce your risk of getting sick by 60%. That means you have a 40% chance of getting the flu. On a bad case, 80% chance of getting the flu. It's only 20%, so take that down. What we just finished hearing, the CEO of Pfizer or Pfizer, I don't care, Pfizer Pharmaceuticals tell Brennan was 60% effective. If they come out with a vaccine for COVID-19 and it's 60% effective, they're already matching high effective rates of the flu vaccine, which they've been working on every year. It has a different strain every year, okay? Now, it's ready. It will be ready. They're begging him to say it won't be ready till 2020. It is ready. The president came out yesterday. The media is trying to stop this. The president came out yesterday and said the distribution chain is in place. They've been working for the last month, if not more, of, okay, you guys get the vaccine ready. Okay, you get the vaccine ready. All right. When you get it ready, while you're doing that, I will get the distribution ready. It's ready. The president has distribution of this vaccine ready. Okay? Now, who will participate? Well, we have to do it through the military. How many vaccines will be ready or doses will be ready? You call right now your pharmacy, okay, and they will ask you if you want to take a flu shot. When will they start asking you, saying that we are taking orders now, or we are letting you know possibly in November a vaccine is ready? Anyhow, for COVID, they can't do anything about the license, the FDA. They'll have it ready. Now listen to me. They'll have it ready, tested. Now Pfizer is not going to put it out unsafe. If the first round of vaccine is only 40% effective, how will they write that? A disaster, a collapse? Pfizer went too early, they rushed it? No, that's not true, folks. They have it manufactured, ready to go. It's ready. Trump has the distribution chains. Instead of the news reporting how exciting it is that it could be ready, the FDA will be the holdup. The holdup. And the media is pushing that. Let's just go through what they're trying to say, and then we'll move to another subject. And I want to move to another subject. Not polling this morning. I couldn't really take. Number 52. Trump contradicts CDC chief on when vaccine will be widely available. Okay? When vaccine will be widely available. What do you mean he contradicts? He didn't contradict him. The president knows. Do you have that video? Do I have to find it? Or do you have it where Redford is testifying on the vaccine yesterday from CDC? If you have that, play it, or I'll help you find it.
I'm not going to comment directly about the president, but I am going to comment as the CDC director that face masks, these face masks are the most important, powerful public health tool we have. And I will continue to appeal for all Americans, all individuals in our country, to embrace these face coverings. I've said it, if we did it for 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks, we'd bring this pandemic under control. These actually, we have clear scientific evidence, they work, and they are our best defense. I might even go so far as to say that this face mask is more guaranteed to protect me against COVID than when I take a COVID vaccine, because the immunogenicity may be 70%. And if I don't get an immune response, the vaccine's not going to protect me. This face mask will. So I do want to keep asking the American public to take the responsibility, particularly the 18 to 25-year-olds, where we're seeing the outbreak in America continue to go like this because we haven't got the acceptance, the personal responsibility that we need for all Americans to embrace this face mask.
All Americans to embrace the face mask. All Americans. It's the most powerful public health tool out there. In 6 weeks, how many days before the election? 47? So that's a little over 6 weeks, to 6 to 8 to 12 weeks. So if we would put a mask on tomorrow and everybody in America wear that mask until election day, we could stop this virus. And the only thing between us and stopping it is this most powerful health tool is the mask. And Trump supporters will not wear the mask. More effective than the virus, more effective than the vaccine. They know in advance it's not going to be any more effective than best 70%. Number 49, Trump versus medical advisors. Again, CNN threw the again. Number 48, Trump undermines CDC director on mask and vaccine timing. Okay. Number 47, just showing you the joy they're having over at the networks with this. Okay. Number 46, Trump undermines. Here is Dr. Robert E. Redford. The best defense we can currently have against the virus are the important mitigation efforts of wearing a mask, washing your hands, social distancing, and being careful about crowds. Careful about crowds. Is this all a setup to get Joe Biden out of the debates? Is this an I understand why Joe will not debate Trump? I don't know. Just saying. So they bring in the doctors, number 45, pandemic showing signs of resurging in the United States. Another one on Redfield, number 44, still 2 days in a row, basically nothing on the peace agreement in the Middle East. Hold on a minute. Yes, Bill Barr. That's all they're talking about today is Bill Barr. Number 35, pandemic showing signs of resurging in the United States. Number 34, Trump says CDC confused. He was confused. Hold on, I've got all the Attorney Barr pictures. Number 27, CDC director, vaccine will be ready spring or summer 2021. Okay, 2021. And number 23, MSNBC 23, I 100% believe in the importance of vaccines and the importance of particularly of the COVID-19 vaccine. A COVID-19 vaccine is the thing that will get America back to normal everyday life. The best defense we currently have against the virus are important mitigation, efforts of wearing a mask, washing your hands, be careful around crowds. Okay. They're doing the same thing. And here we go. Number 21, Trump blast blue states for COVID-19 death toll. And 19, as I showed you, the danger of rushing the vaccine. Number 18, Axios. Number 17, okay. Number 17, Folks, the dangers of rushing a vaccine is no more than the possibility Trump gets reelected. End of story. A vaccine by the end of October with a distribution point in place and having to report that the vaccine is going out and people are taking it. Now, between now and the election, they will find everything wrong with this vaccine. They will find every scientist, because they've been backed by science. Remember, the Democrats are all excited, and this is their response to their scientific endorsement. This is their response to it. Democratic response. Maybe I didn't put it out there. How excited they are. This is the sound. That is the Democrats sounding off of how excited they are to be endorsed by the science community. Between now and election day, they will find everybody they can to say the vaccine's not ready, it's being rushed, the dangers of. There'll be all the stories to scare seniors, like pushing grandma over the cliff. They will be all the stories about how dangerous it is to take the first vaccine. Yes, it'll all be out there. I've told you from day one, they will run interference on the vaccine, everything Trump tries to do. Yesterday, Newt Gingrich, and I want to play this and take a break. Yesterday, Newt Gingrich gets cut off on Fox News because I want to play this for a reason. What's the significance? I try to keep telling you, all right, that Fox News, they have really neat swirling lights. Okay, they really do. But mention George Soros and watch Newt Gingrich get cut off. It's it's the video there. You know which one I'm talking about? If you do, roll the tape.
And every one of those businesses is a family, is a face, is a person who is now struggling and has no way to support their family. That's who I want to see in this hearing. I want America to see the faces of these people whose lives have been destroyed by this violence.
Yeah, it's so true. They represent everybody, right? Speaker Gingrich, I know you have a final thought for us.
Yeah, look, the number one problem in almost all these cities is George Soros elected left-wing, anti-police, pro-criminal district attorneys who refuse to keep people locked up. Just yesterday, they put somebody back on the street who's wanted for 2 different murders in New York City. You cannot solve this problem, and both Harris and Biden have talked very proudly about what they call progressive district attorneys. Progressive district attorneys are anti-police, pro-criminal, and overwhelmingly elected with George Soros' money, and they're a major cause of the violence we're seeing because they keep putting the violent criminals back on the street.
I'm not sure we need to bring George Soros into this.
I was going to say you get the last word, Speaker.
He paid for it. I mean, why can't we discuss the fact that millions of dollars he spent?
I agree with Melissa. George Soros doesn't need to be a part of this conversation.
Okay. So it's verboten.
All right, we're going to. Okay, we're going to move on. A historic day at the White House. We covered it from stem to stem to stern. For major change and then the
Wow. You can't say George Soros there, can you? You can't say George Soros backed Democrat blue state mayors, governors, district attorneys. Do we know that in Chicago, the district attorney was backed by, how many district attorneys have been backed by George Soros? Did you see that? I don't see it necessary. No, we can't bring up George Soros. It's in Newt's face. Okay, whatever. Let's take a break and we'll come back, and we got a lot to do before we finish. We got a couple more videos we want to play. Take a break, Emily.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World has 9-piece living room packages at incredible prices. Get this stylish sofa and love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, 43-inch 4K TV, and stand, all for only $1699.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this 9-piece living room and reclining sofa and reclining love seat, now only $1999.99 or $149.99 a month. These packages are amazing. Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
At Ingalls, we know that school is a little different this year, with virtual learning and working from home. But we have continued to donate to our Tools for Schools program, just like always. And all our participating schools will have those funds waiting for them when the bell rings this fall.
Okay, who can tell me the difference between molarity and molality?
In the meantime, Ingalls has everything you need to make this school year a little easier. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is more than just your average Ace. We have a huge selection of Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next trip. We have a huge selection of lumber for your next building project. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs. Plus, we have everything you'd expect, like paint, tools, and equipment.
Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
So we can't bring up George Soros at Fox News because we may upset the connection Fox News has to Black Lives Matter. Seriously, I mean, why can't you bring up, why did Newt Gingrich get shut down yesterday afternoon? We played the video. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Okay, so I sent you two pictures. They're numbered way out there. It's, remember a couple days ago. I want to bring these up, Emily. Did you get these most recent pictures? If you did, give me number, where the hell did I put them? Excuse me just a minute here, Emily. You got a picture called number 84. If you got an 84, put that up. Okay. This is, as I said the other day, this is Joe Biden out in a corn maze. He can't figure out how to get out. Now, look at this. He's looking straight in. Now, I told you this, the mask shaming, okay, is over the top. Now, Joe's not wearing a mask, but the distance he has outdoors from people is 100 feet, okay? Now, he's looking right into cameras. Now, give me 85. And I say jokingly, look where the Secret Service is because he has Secret Service detail. Look at this, okay? There's a man. Now, if Joe will not stand any closer than this, all right? The man to the right, is that 30 feet, 40 feet away? That's not 6 feet. Is that, and he's wearing a mask, okay? He's requiring, if you could see the front of the reporters, they are requiring the reporters. They are 100 feet away. They would have to shout. If they get a question, they would have to shout at the top of their lungs to get that question to him. Look at the other guy. Is he that kind of fear? Now, if he cannot stand or be that close to a debate moderator or Trump, how are they going to debate? With masks? Now, let's go to, he was asked a question. He was 90 minutes late, I understand, for this yesterday. It's a Twitter video. And then he goes to answer questions. He says, hold on, let me get my list. Hold on, who's out there? Let me get my list of questions and then I'll find you. And I'll let you ask the question I have in front of me. I can't ask them out of order because if I ask the questions, if the questions are asked out of order, then I will answer. What if, now all jokes aside, funny as hell, what if Biden accidentally lost the list, called on reporters out of order, but gave the answer to the reporter that was number one? Reporter number one question, reporter number one answer. Got it. What if he lost that number one and reporter number one, I'm going to roll the dice, and he gave the answer. It was really reporter number three. Just saying. Play that Twitter video.
Bears fruit. That's what America does at its best. We unite. We do it together. And I'm confident we'll be able to. So I want to thank you. God bless our scientists and researchers and our frontline workers. And may God protect our troops. I'll be happy to take some questions now, if that's okay. Let me get my list here. Everybody's sitting. Okay. ABC, Mary.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. You just said that.
I'm sorry. I know you may be agitated out there. Play that again. And I want you to watch on this one. He picks it up, and you can see the dark circles. They have circles diagrammed out, and they know where everybody's going to sit. So he knows where to look and find them. Trump does a press conference. All right, who the hell wants next? You back there, yeah, with the funny bow tie. You look a little funny, but I'll take your question. I'm serious, right? No, watch this one more time. Watch this. And he could be president. I tell you what, if he keeps it up, he could be part of a Kamala Harris administration. Play that one again. Pay attention.
Bears fruit. That's what America does at its best. We unite. We do it together. And I'm confident we'll be able to. So I want to thank you. God bless our scientists and researchers and our frontline workers. And may God protect our troops. I'll be happy to take some questions now, if that's okay. Let me put my list here. Everybody's sitting. Okay. ABC, Mary.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. You just said that.
Okay, now, wait a minute. Now, stay with me here. President Trump press conference. They're all shouting all over each other. I want to be next. I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. So we know it's not a setup, right? This guy cannot take a question. Can you see him? Look at this guy. Can he do a town hall meeting tonight? Oh my God, no way. Can he debate the president? No. Hold on. Let me get my notes. Mary, ABC. Now, is Mary told, are the reporters told to pause? Now, wait a minute. If you notice, there was a little bit of a pause. There's not with the president's press conference because there's no damn teleprompter. Get them things out of the way. It's time to let the animals loose. Who wants to be next? Yeah, you with the funny bow tie. Okay. You are just obnoxious. I don't want to hear your question. I'll take this one. No, there's nothing set up. There's no pause. They're yelling over top of each other. The president takes it, bam, 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 right? But did you notice Mary paused? And here's what I'm saying. Just maybe a coincidence. But here's what I'm saying. She paused. Why? Is that to load the answer and the question on the screen? Will the teleprompter have the question? So not only is he, how is he hearing these questions from way back? There's a mic back there, maybe. I don't know. But the pause, are they being loaded in the teleprompter? Now, let's go to the president's press conference. Okay. I'll take a couple of questions. Hold on. Where's Mary? Oh, you're number one. Go ahead. Go to the president. This is our last video today. I have a timestamp, and this is where he goes after mail-in ballots. We're going to switch. What do they say? Flip the script. But let's play this press conference just a minute and the difference of what you've seen of that bumbling Joe Biden.
Thanks, Mr. President. Bill Barr told prosecutors that he wants to charge violent demonstrators with sedition. And you told Judge Jeanine that if there's violent demonstrations on election night, we'll put them down very quickly if they do that. Look, it's called an insurrection. So I'm wondering why you want to use that kind of rhetoric when there's such a
Well,
volatile
the question was
situation.
asked to me about if you have violent demonstrations. Yes, we will put it down very, very quickly if there is. Absolutely.
Are you making fun
And I
of-
think the American public wants to see that. Yeah, OAN, please. OAN, yeah, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. With
No, just
regards
to finish. Look, if there's any kind of demonstration or violence, there will be nothing that interferes with this product, this vote. There's going to be nothing. The biggest problem we have right now are the ballots. Millions of ballots going out. That's the biggest problem. When you talk about other countries, whether it's China, Russia, or many others that get mentioned, they're in a much better position with these paper ballots to do something than they would ever be under the old system. And that's our biggest problem. Our biggest threat to this election is governors from opposing parties controlling ballots, millions of ballots. To me, that's a much bigger threat than foreign countries, because much of the stuff coming out about foreign countries turned out to be untrue. What is true is that many elections have taken place over the last year and a half using this ballot system. They've been off by 5%, 10%, 15%. I think I read one at 40%. And these are small, easy-to-control elections. This whole ballot system where you can send it in, and it's not even requested. We're not talking about it solicited. They're unsolicited ballots, and they're sent in, is very dangerous for our country. And you know who knows that better than anybody? The Democrats. Look at what happened in Manhattan, where they had this kind of an election, and it was so fraudulent that it should never have been allowed to be called. We could have 5, 10, 15, 20% off. We could have more than that. The ballots will be stolen. Who knows where they're going? Who knows where they're coming from? It's not just the counting of the ballots, which, by the way, which will take forever. It'll take forever. You think November 3rd? You might not have, I guess at a certain point it goes to Congress. You know, at a certain point it goes to Congress. You know that. This is a disgrace. This is being done on purpose. They know it's no good. They know it's going to be fraudulent. It's going to be fraud all over the place. Who's getting the ballots? Who's sending the ballots? They have people saying you don't need a verified signature. This is a serious threat to our democracy, and the Democrats know that. All we're asking, if you solicit the ballot, you go through a process. You ask for a ballot because you can't be there for a large number of reasons. For whatever I'm doing it myself. I won't be able to be in Florida. You solicit and they send it back. You do it and you send it back. That's a process that you go through, and it's pretty secure. I use the word pretty secure. I guess nothing's foolproof. But what's pretty close to what the most foolproof thing, the thing that really works, is you go to the ballot box. It's going to be very safe. I think by that time, COVID will be even lower. It's going to be very low. It's going to be a very safe process. We did it during World War I. We did it during World War II. The biggest threat to this election is these unsolicited ballots sent out by the millions, controlled by governors like in Nevada, who is a political person, very political, but far beyond being governor, where they tried to stop you from making a speech unsuccessfully, but we had to move around a lot, had to move quickly. So this same guy that tried to stop you from making free speech outside, not inside, outside. They forced us inside because of what they did. But outside, this is the guy that's controlling ballots. Then you look at Pennsylvania, you look at other places, it is a big threat. And as far as China is concerned, and Russia, and they say North Korea, they say Iran, they say places, who knows? Who knows? But they say all these different places. They can make forgeries of these ballots. They can do things that will blow your mind. And the Democrats know it's wrong. They know it's going to end up being a disaster. Just take a look at what's happened. Take a look at what's happened over the last year with this same kind of thing, except in a very small setting with very few ballots going out. So that's much easier. Not 53 to 80 million going out. A very small number. And you know what's happened? Fraud like you've never seen, missing ballots, ballots that never showed up, ballots with bad signatures, ballots with no signatures. And in the case of Nevada, they don't even want verification of the signature. It's a disgrace. Now, the hope for our nation is it's before judges. In Pennsylvania, it's before judges. In Nevada, it's before judges. In other places, it's before federal judges. And hopefully they'll do what they did the other day in Pennsylvania, where we had a great victory. Open up your state. It's unconstitutional to close it, because what they were doing is closing it, and they're closing it for political reasons. It'll open on November 4th. It'll open up right after the election. But they want people to, they want our numbers to be as bad as possible. But the problem is our numbers are so good, with or without various states opening up, with or without. But we had a big legal victory, as you know, 3 days ago. A federal judge told them to open up their state. It's unconstitutional what you're doing. That's in the case of Pennsylvania. Now the big cases are going to be the cases on these unsolicited ballots, and we'll see what happens. All right, OAN, please.
Mr. President, on the grounds that the Chinese Communist Party.
All right, well, one thing I would like to point out, when he's done with the question, I mean, everybody's got their hand up, everybody's shouting a question, and he picks somebody. So the comparable of Joe Biden and a press conference and Donald Trump, there's no comparison whatsoever. Now, first of all, tomorrow, I don't want everybody all upset about the town hall that CNN is going to have with Joe Biden this afternoon that they claim will be tonight, because, yes, there will be softball questions, and they will get Joe ready, and they will report back, can Joe debate Trump? So we're going to find out, but it's not going to be a hard town hall today. But the President of the United States, yes, the biggest threat is the blue states, not foreign countries, the blue states. Here's something I have said on this show for God knows how long, all right? Look at your governors, your blue state governors. They have shut down, okay? They have shut down the states and made it totally, almost totally impossible to do business in blue states, okay? But what have I also told you throughout the years? Look at all the states and who is your Secretary of State. Now, the one thing is the states that have Republican Secretary of State, they're a little bit in fear. They're intimidated. I have to say that. They get the Stacey Abrams and get in court, and the courts keep fighting the courts, and they're a little bit intimidated so that they don't ever have to go and run for re-election, Republican Secretary of State, that has a shadow of suppressing the vote over it. They're cautious, all right? But now Democrat Secretary of States, just like all Democrats, they don't care. They flat out could care less. They will not certify this election until a court demands they certify this election. Absolutely. You have Secretary of State, it's worse than any Russia, China, or anything else. You will not see them certify the election, Democrat Secretary of State. And you got to remember, okay, they will not. Until a court demands they certify the election, watch how many states will not. It's a much bigger problem, okay, than anything to do with foreign interference. Let's take a break. We got to come back. We got a couple more things to do. And yes, once again, another day, new polling. And there's a reason I want to show you this polling when we come back. Take us a break.
Circuit World has complete queen bedroom packages at amazing prices. Get this queen bed, dresser and mirror, one nightstand, bedding set, and free 32-inch TV, all for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. Or get this complete queen bedroom set and sleep in style, also for only $1799.99 or $129.99 a month. What an incredible deal! Stop in today at one of our 5 locations and get the furniture you've always wanted at Circuit World.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hey Chevrolet, Blaze gets it done. If you want big Chevy discounts, Days Chevrolet in Jasper gets it done with savings of $8,000 on new Chevy Equinox or up to $10,000 savings off new Silverado crew cabs. We're big on discounts and even bigger on customer service. See Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys always cost less.
Days Chevrolet, Days gets it done.
Find new roads.
Sometimes it's the little victories that mean the most. Those everyday celebrations that bring a smile to our faces and joy to our hearts. At Ingalls, we know there's no one you'd rather share those miniature, memorable moments with than family. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Okay, we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. We got about 15 minutes. There's a couple things we want to do before we leave today. Let's go through. Did this happen in Laredo, Texas 3 days ago and nobody talked about it? Did this happen in Laredo, Texas? Now, the interesting thing is I understand the majority of the participants here are Latino. Border Patrol was involved. I understand some people from the Border Patrol. And so thank you very much for putting all that up. Do you like my Blue Lives Do you like my Blue Lives Matter? Do you like that flag? Now, I still have this one, folks. All right. I'm going to just hang this one up. This is my other flag. This is my new one. Just got it yesterday. Blue Lives Matter. Thin blue line right here. And Jason Newman, he is a Gilmer County deputy sheriff, a deputy down there in Gilmer County. He makes these. I can get one for you. The Blue Lives Matter flag right there. Okay, so give me number 2. Did this happen in Laredo, Texas, and nobody's talking about it seriously? Okay. A convoy. I mean, give me number 3. And number 4. $4,000 people? I don't know. Laredo, Texas? Look at the convoy one more time. Look at them packed in, getting ready, number 2. We'll see. Polling. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you on polling, and let's just leave it alone. The samples out there, once you get into the samples, The confusion is one day somebody shows you a poll, maybe me, that says Trump's only down 3 points in this state and up 2 points in this state. And then the next day I show you a poll that they put up that Trump's down in the same state 9 points, different polling data. Folks, it's not possible, if accurate polling is being done, it's not possible one day Trump is within the margin of error in Minnesota, and give me number 58. It's not possible 2 days ago Trump is within the margin of error in Minnesota, and the Washington Post, ABC News, Biden's up double digits. Not possible. Every day you're going to get inundated with these polls. And it's the sample they're taking, how they're sampling, where they're getting their numbers from. Give me this one right here. Ipsos Reuters, number 57. This is a national poll that is showing Biden up 50-41. They can't change. If the sample and the model the pollsters are using is correct and balanced, they can't be this far off every day, and they will be. All right. Number 56, Reuters. Biden leads Trump nationally by 9 points, with suburbs focused on coronavirus, not crime. I disagree with that. I absolutely disagree with that. Okay. Reuters Ipsos poll found that only 11% of suburbs whites said the most important factor driving their vote was the candidate's perceived interest in being tough on crime and civil unrest. That's it. Sorry. 54. Who do you trust more on crime and safety? The Washington Post, ABC. It's a split. It's a 48-48 tie. It's not accurate, folks. This cannot change that fast. Watch this one, number 53. It's every day, okay? Every day. So let me ask you a question. If this is correct, number 54, sorry. If number 54 is correct, 48-48, then how is this correct? This, right? How is this correct? Poll, riot zone, the riot zone. Voters favor Donald Trump 2-1 margin. How can this be correct? Because you need to understand the riot zones are not the suburbs. The riot zones are not rural areas in the state. Riot zones. Okay. So let me pull that up. Let's see if I can get that pulled up. Sorry about that, folks. And hang tight. I've got something here I'm trying to go through. Carol Mahoney race, CDC. Sorry, folks. Riot zones. It's here somewhere. CBS, Margaret Brennan. I have that one. Okay, that one I have. CDC again. A new poll from Rasmussen report suggests that riot zone voters, those who live in and around areas affected by recent looting and destruction, Minnesota, Wisconsin, favor President Donald Trump's approach to handling unrest by 2-1 margin. The Washington Examiner reports that the poll, which, as the Daily Wire pointed out Wednesday, also has Trump leading for the first time, shows that 63% of voters who have violent protest in their community strongly approve of the President of the United States. Just 35% don't. What is the truth? What is the truth? Huh? I've got 7 minutes. Do we have another video on the last night? Do I have a video from CNN? Did I send that to you? I don't think so. I don't think I sent that video from CNN to you with the black man. I'm pretty sure I did not. Okay. Trump economy was booming. Census Bureau says U.S. household income jumped 7% in 2019. All right, so let's run down. Let me go through this. Number 36. Let me get this in. I don't want to leave without this, okay? Now, the ratings has fallen. And for the NFL, ratings are down. And they're talking about the ratings being down 20, 22% from last year. Okay. Now, I did not watch the NFL last year, so I'm a part of the 2018, 2017, 2016. They should go back. Okay. Now, maybe they have. And they should do this week, opening week in the NFL ratings, okay, in comparable to 10 years ago. 5 years ago, when they should do the ratings comparables. If they are down from last year, 20+%, it's a disaster for the NFL. Total disaster, because I am a guy that had DirecTV's NFL Sunday Ticket 10, 15 years. I paid them every year for 10, 15 years for my NFL Sunday Ticket. And I tell you what, I went to, and this is not a joke, it's a serious, I actually went to, people are going to get upset over this comment. I went to a church for years that the pastor got us out of there at 12 on the dot. So I could get pregame, get home, get pregame. I know how angry this is going to make some, because I'm going to be honest and you will not. There was a time I chose the distance from my house to the church and the pastor based on how fast I could get home to watch football. Now, I had to be able to get home for the NFL, all right? I had to be able to get changed, get some lunch worked out, sandwich or whatever, okay? Get the jersey on I was going to wear for that day. Oh, yeah. Get the Cheetos, the Cheetos, the nachos, whatever I was doing that Sunday. And when kickoff came, I was there and I watched it. Now, hey, if I went to a church and I looked at my watch and it took me, and the pastor did not get done and everybody didn't get finished shaking hands and hugging till 12:30, and it was still an 18-minute ride home, well, what does that leave? 12 minutes to get in the house, get some lunch worked up, get some sweats, Cheetos, nachos, and my favorite jersey? I wasn't going to risk it. I'm just telling the truth, okay? I know some are upset. The Big Ten, okay? Big Ten football will return next month. Coaches and players will undergo daily COVID-19 tests. Something on this graphic I also want to show you. You see the CNN Live? That is their logo. You see above that, tonight begins. Event begins tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Presidential Town Hall. That's with Joe Biden. I doubt that's a live event at 8 o'clock tonight. We need to check to see if that's live. I thought it came on last night, and I told this audience to check last night. I'm sorry. That is not live. CNN Live, that's their logo, but they make sure they put that town hall event right over that. So they lead you to believe it's going to be live tonight, but the truth is it's going to be recorded. We need to find out. So Big Ten, all right, here's another one, 37. Okay. And here's the bull crap that they want you to believe in the Big Ten. Number 38, okay. This is Barry Alvarez. He's the Wisconsin athletic director, all right? Their claim is doctors found out a lot more than they knew just months ago. That's a lie. That's just a flat out lie with them, okay? That's not the reason they're playing. They're in deep whatever. Number 39, Big Ten football returns next month. Games will be October 23rd and 24th without fans in the stand. An 8-game season, right? They're going to bring it down to 8 games, no fans, all right? And they're going to, every school has to have an infectious disease officer on staff. Just saying. Folks, tomorrow morning we will be at Sycamore Crossing pending the weather. Okay, I'm going to check the weather, but we will be there tomorrow morning. Ask the Doc, William Whaley, All-Star Political Panel, North Georgia Senior Living, and the Humane Society of Blue Ridge, our Pet of the Week. So that's tomorrow, Friday show. Tonight at 7 p.m., we have the debate live in Pickens, okay? And you can find that. Election night, let's go ahead and throw our election night coverage up. You can always contact me on the show phone. Don't say you can't get me. We have contact information. And let me just say this before we close. The riots most expensive in history, these riots. Who should pay the bills? You and I should pay the bills? I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. Georgia's only live morning show, out until 8 a.m. Later, Emily.